How we doing out there? I'm servant of the Most High. Sanhedrin, U.F.Os, the Great American Powwow. Um, yeah. Well, I'm gonna read about the Sanhedrins, but I got to tell you about this guy. He was teaching. Well, he was saying that he knew all the bigwigs and all this UFO committee stuff going on, and that UFOs are here, and uh, they know who they are. They've made contact, and where where else would you get all this technical stuff? Okay, Bill Gates is from Norman. Okay, so you know rocket science wasn't his great deal, uh, but they had to find somebody to promote it. But the thing about it is that he's going to come out. They're going to come out and explain it to the public from some aristocrats or some scientists that think that they're going to explain something. They don't want the government to explain it, or making somebody crazy or nuts over it. They don't want to scare the people. They don't want to, they're building a protection system against them and all this stuff. Look, maybe that's why I was woke up. Don't know. Could be. But understand that, you know, if they are here, I've been seeing them for years. I mean, what is it? It's either UFOs or angels, one of the two. I look at it both ways. Whatever it is, whatever it is. Father knows what it is. But I've been seeing them most all my life. I used to see them up in uh, Stillwater area, Cushing, Loco. Even here. I'll go out at night and I see them at night here. There's usually three of them in a group, but they've been traveling twos now. But in the south, I mean in the northwest, they'll be shooting across there, and all of a sudden they'll get to a dark spot and just disappear. And in the northwest, they'll do the same thing, and then straight due east. But boy, when they start cutting the trail, three of them, and I think they're about 500 miles apart. You know, and all three of them are just right on a dead line. But there's no flashing lights. There's no nothing. Okay, but when they come to that dark spot in the sky, they just disappear. And am I worried about it? I ain't worried about it at all. Either way. But they're supposed to say, he said, there's going to bring out thousands of documents and the same old thing. Might as well be, what's his name? The old boy lived offshore, anyways. Another document thing. Another document to prove this, prove that. Look, I don't care. I don't care anymore. This is what I'm going to read, why I'm reading the Sanhedrin. The point of understanding how this all comes to fruition from history to now. Everybody was talking about, well, the United States is supposed to be the New Jerusalem. It's falling to staves. I don't know, the bond, the silver, the gold. They're thieving is what they're doing. It's all it is. They're trying to come up with some legitimate way. Look, ladies and gentlemen, kings, queens, princes, princesses, pages, everybody on all alert. The thing about it is that you're going to have to start taking care of yourselves. This is the point of I was on the next page, and then the father, I was there, and then I went to this one, and then it was the Sanhedrin. And the Sanhedrin, back in the day, were into a lot of mischievous things. And the thing about understanding it, let's read a little. The Talmudic Hebrew transcription of the Greek Sanhedrin, a council the highest Jewish tribunal during the Greek and Roman periods, often mentioned in the New Testament, where the Greek name is always in English version translated council. The Talmud connects the Sanhedrin with Moses' 70 elders, then with a alleged great synagogue of Ezor's time. But the truth is that the origin of the Sanhedrin is unknown, and there is no historical evidence for its existence before the Greek period. During the reign of the Hellenistical kings of Palestine was particularly under home rule and was governed by an aristocratic council of elders, which was presided over by the hereditary high priest. That the council was called Gerosu, which always signifies an aristocratic body. This later developed into the Sanhedrin during the most of the Roman period. The internal government of the country was particularly in its hands, and its influences were recognized even in the diaspora. Yep. After the death of Herod the Great, however, during the reign of Archelaus and the Roman procurators, the civil authority of the Sanhedrin was probably restricted to Judea proper, which is very likely the reason why it had no jurisdictional authority over our Lord so long as he remained in Galilee. The Sanhedrin was abolished after the destruction of Jerusalem, AD 70, and a new court was indeed established bearing the name Sanhedrin, but it differed in the essential features from the older body. It had no political authority and was composed exclusively of rabbis, whose decisions had only a theoretical importance. It goes on for another 2 pages. I'll get more into it tomorrow, but the thing of understanding the Sanhedrin and the governing body. The governing body is same as what it is here. The upper echelon, the witchy woo haw, the stuff that they done over Mammon and over you, the good people. You're the children of the Most High God. You know, they don't understand. Well, they do understand what they've done. They didn't care. They still don't. They don't care about nobody but themselves and trying to protect their own six. So understand that these things are coming to pass. And if you go outside and you spend any time in the dark, you know, as it is here, it gets dark. Hi, Bethany. But the thing is that you can see them. You know, I see them. Well, pretty well almost every night. There's only been 2, though. You know, now there's only 2 moving around. Maybe we have some kind of aircraft that gets up that high, but this is subtroposphere. Moving along there at a clip that I've never seen before. But understand that the Sanhedrin, the authority that they had in the government, the same as what happened here. You know, is at the point of a new Jerusalem. Was we a new Jerusalem? Well, the Father will figure that out for us. If you don't have Jesus on your lips, you better get it on your lips. Go find Jesus. I mean, you're going to have him. No ifs, ands, buts, or words about it. Something's up, and I'm still got my back up, and the Father's still working. So the thing about it is that keep your eyes peeled. Build your caches up. Make sure you got a few things put back. It's going to get tough. Everything's going to hide its cat's back. You know, I had hamburger meat, out of price, out of this world. But understand, the Father's got you. Spend some time with Him. Precepts, statutes, commandments, testimonies. Psalms 119. If you're spun up, got a problem, hey, spend a little time with him. He'll fix you right up. He did me. But anyhow, got you for 10 minutes here. That's a pretty good little session. I will explore tomorrow about the Sanhedrin. And I'll send out a few more tomorrow. I've been a little lax. The Father said I've been lax. So I guess I better pick up the pace. So thank you, people. I love you guys. The Father loves you. You're the most wonderful children of God. And you are worthy. Okay? Every one of you are worthy. And you are beautiful. So understand the Father's got you. Anyways, I'm serving the Most High. Y'all have a good one.